Must have been a slow news week because other than germ conspiracy theories, the Drudge report placed an above-the-banner headline linking to a convoluted story claiming the Democrats fear a constitutional convention. Fox News subsequently picked up the story and got Karl Rove's comments.
The Democrats are freaking out that there could be a constitutional convention, which hasn't been held for 200 some years. Why would they be worried about that, and what are the chances of a constitutional convention happening soon?
Article 5 of the Constitution says that 2/3 of the states, 34 states, can call for a convention. 38 or 3/4 of the states would have to approve any such amendment. So again, from my opinion, it's just this is much to do about nothing. Go ahead and withdraw your resolutions if you like, but don't scream and shout and dance about that somehow our democracy is on the verge of being taken over by elements of the hard left or the hard right through some kind of a convention. The system doesn't work that way.
It should be noted that perhaps powerful establishment Democrats fear an Article 5 convention, but scientific surveys actually show that a majority of Democrat voters would welcome such a convention for things like term limits, fiscal restraints, and limiting the power of the federal government. Meanwhile, COS President Mark Meckler appeared on One American News to educate viewers on the movement and invite them to join.
South Dakota, Iowa, Montana, and Wyoming are going to be in the fray. Ohio's in the fray in the coming year.
One of those things I would like to see is taking this big, bloated, bureaucratic state in DC and just really cutting it down to size. So I want to ask you, what do you think about that, and where would you like to see us start?
I believe the only way to do that is through a convention of states and constitutional amendments.
On December 26th, COS Action will release a new video to recap the movement's progress in 2024, featuring over a dozen legislative victories, new endorsements, dozens of electoral victories in key races, growing influence in the incoming presidential administration, among other accomplishments. As 2024 comes to an end, make sure to catch that broadcast on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern on Convention of States YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, and X. Here's a montage of snapshots from COS events going on around the country, including Florida, Tennessee, Idaho, Hawaii, New York, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, you're up to date with Convention of States.
What do we want?